Yeah, come on in. The water is fine. Got him. Got him. Woo! Got that unique. We got that unique rainbow trout. Got that unique rainbow trout on them. Check it out. Check it out. I run the game. I run the game. I run the macro, my name. I run the game. I do this for the love. They love money and the fame. What up, everybody? Charles Macro here today, back again, jumping back into Fishing Planet. All right, guys, we coming with a new hotspot vid from another lake. I'm going back touring around. This time we're at Oregon. I'm trying to go back to all of the lakes that I haven't done yet, some of the earlier lakes, so that whether there's a true hotspot farm or just finding fish that you've been wanting to catch, trying to do all the videos. So hit me in the comment box. Let me know lakes you want to see, fish you're trying to catch, all right, and I'll do those. Hit me in the comment box. Let me know if this helps you, all right? And make sure you like, make sure you subscribe if this helps you. Share this so others can check this out, all right? So we just caught this brown trout. I've caught some uniques. I've caught some trophies. We're gonna go ahead and keep this. I plan to jump in because I had about an hour left before 5 a.m. And let's go ahead and extend. I made about 6,000 from being here. I actually fell asleep while playing. I'm gonna be honest. I fell asleep and I lost most of the daylight hours that I had. Now I'm gonna throw this spinner out. In a minute, we'll look at the lure, we'll look at the bait. I'll show you what I use. I have a spinner, and actually at this spot that I'm at, and really at a lot of spots, you can use the spinner. You can do a slow reel on one. I'm on two, and what I'm doing is a lift and drop. Now it's gonna say twitch. Basically the lift and drop and twitch technique are fairly the same. It used to actually lift and drop all the time, and most of the time you want to get it to the bottom when you do lift and drop. So let's go ahead and let's look at our map. Okay, we're not at a peak time. Now with trout and lakes like this one, you want to really focus on a peak time, all right? So we're gonna fast forward to about 1 p.m. I like to do it right before the peak, maybe like an hour or two before. So I might even go to 12 p.m. just so I can get the most maximization out of the peak. Now let's look at what we're fishing with. So I have 2 spin rods that I'm gonna use. I do mine in pairs right now because I had 6 spin rods, feeders, and your match rods. So I have an Aurora 8-foot 2-inch. It's a 3 to 10 pound. Then a Prima 3500. That's a 9.9 pound. And I'm using 500 yard 10 pound fluoro for my line. Now I'm fishing right now with a spinner. You can use a lot of different lure here. You can use narrow spoons, you can use medium spoons, you can use casting spoons. I find that spinners work the best though. I've also had some success with jigs and shads. So use any of those and vary your techniques at some of these spots. Now, right now I'm at the Mountain Watcher. The Waterfall Cascade is pretty popular. Trout Lair, you can catch some good stuff right there as well. Even Falcon Lake, you really can catch them at about any of these. Nature's Charming Hardcore. That one's a little pocket by itself. So I'm gonna go ahead back. Let's fast forward to, we'll go to 12 noon. Now I got some good hits at 4 p.m., but it was a peak, excuse me, at 4 a.m., but it was a peak time. Now what I'm gonna do, we're right here. You jump in right here. You can fish between that crease. You can fish over these waves. I like to aim at a rock or so, but this little gray rock that sticks out, and that's actually that cascading waterfall, you can fish over there too. We're gonna throw directly at that rock, all right? Yes, I go to the rock. And you wanna let it sink. You can either let it sink all the way to the bottom or maybe 3/4 of depth. Then you wanna start reeling. I have it on reel speed too. So I'm gonna reel, and then I'm gonna lift. I'm gonna reel, and I'm gonna lift. And you just wanna do that. Sometimes you can hold it for a minute, do a reel, and then a lift and hold it for a longer time. Now this spinner works well, but one thing I found is that with bigger hooks, you catch less with trout. So I'm gonna actually drop down to this 1/0 hook instead of this 3. Now the tackle is too light. That's the one thing with this rod, the tackle is too light, but we're gonna fish anyway. I'm gonna throw out towards this gray rock. You'll catch more fish with smaller hooks. And you can do 2 techniques. You can do the lift and drop technique. You want to let it sink down. I'm just starting a little early. Or you can do a straight reel. So I'll show you that one in a second. Look at that. Oh, bam, got a hit already. Barely even got down. It barely even got down. Now this one might be a young. This one might be a young. Okay, it's a cutthroat. That's a cutthroat. All right. Now, you will catch more if you use the smaller lure. If you go with the bigger lure, though, you'll catch bigger fish. And sometimes you'll catch some back-to-backs. It's just kind of like whichever way you want to do it. You'll get more young ones when you use the smaller lure, but you will catch more frequently. So I'm going to do the same thing. Lift, reel, lift, reel. And we're going to do it kind of slow. We're going to take our time with it. We're going to lift slow, hold it, then bring it down. And bam, we got another hit. We got another hit. We got another hit. Yes, we did. We slanging that fish. That might be, okay, another cutthroat. Cool. Look like the cutthroats is popping. The cutthroats. And this gold spinner works really well. You can get some of the other ones that they sell in the shop here. The regular spinner 1/0 do pretty well. So again, we're gonna let it sink. Let it sink. Let it sink. Then I'm gonna reel, lift, do it kind of slow. Reel, lift, hold it for a second. Reel, lift, hold it for a second. Reel, lift. You just really want to take your time with it. Just take your time. I said, take your time. Reel, lift. And you can do it close to, even if you got to tilt your nose a little bit as it gets closer to you. Sometimes you'll catch one before it reels all the way in. Okay. Now I like to throw at that rock. You also can throw right here, kind of in between this tree and that moss. It will get caught on the moss sometimes, so you got to kind of be careful with it. But you just want to do the same thing. You want to reel. Well, we'll let it sink. Let it sink. Then we will reel and lift. Reel and lift. We're going to hold it for a second because it'll still sink even when you hold it. Lift. Reel. Lift. Reel. Bam. Bam. We got a nudging. We got a nudging. So just come on in. We got a nudging. So just come on in. Okay, this one decent size. This one might be a trophy. If not, it's going to be a brown trout or a cutthroat. Brown trouts like to fight a little bit. Okay, yeah. The brown trouts, they like to fight. Now, trouts got a pretty good payout. Similar to bass, they got a pretty good payout per pound. If you're not trying to go for the best payout per pound, things like catfish, although catfish are fun to catch, their payout isn't good at all. It's on like a 25%. Like, you catch a 10-pound catfish, you'll get like $200. Yeah, it's just not very good on the payout. So let's lift, let's reel. Going back to the same spot. Oh, almost got hung. Lift, reel. Bam. Bam. It's another one. And they got a little fight, got a little bite. So this one might be a brown trout. Come on. Oh, he's fighting. Can we get trophy status? Oh yeah, he's fighting. He is a fighter. Come on. Oh yeah. This one fighting for real. This one is fighting for real. Come on. Look like it might be another brown. Might be a cutthroat. This one is, I'm gonna say this one's definitely a trophy. Could be a unique with the way it's fighting, but it's definitely a trophy. Or it's a very big brown trout. Come on in. You're tired of fighting. Oh, here's a brown trout. All right, black. Got me thinking that this a doggone. Thinking there's a doggone trophy. Sometimes we can go over here as well. Okay, so I'm gonna throw over here to the left side of this rock. Again, you want to move around and feel like it's drying up. Put it on 2 speed. I had it on 1 speed. I was trying to straight reel. That works as well too. You want to reel, lift, reel, lift. Hold it slow. Reel. Hold it for a second. Reel, lift, reel, lift, reel, lift, bam. And we got another hit. We got another hit. It look like it might be a bass. It might be a bass. Yep, smallmouth. So there's some smallmouth in here lurking too. Turkey lurking. And I'm gonna go a little bit to the right of the rock. This other little rock right there with the trees above. Yeah, you just want to move around a little bit here and there. We're gonna let it sink some. We're gonna reel, lift, reel, lift, reel, lift, reel it. Bam! We got another hit. We got another hit. We got another hit. Got another hit. And that's another cutthroat. Another cutthroat. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw at this rock once again. Again, it throws short, but we are gonna let it sink. Let it sink. Let it sink. Got on real speed 2. Lift, reel, lift, reel, lift, reel. Gonna hold it, reel, hold it, reel. Just keep that little motion going. Bam! Look at that. We got a hit. I think this is a young though, or a bass. A young or a bass. Smallmouth. All right, let's switch up our lure. Do this 1/2 ounce spinner. The 3/0. We'll see if how well it does. I'm gonna go right back to this rock, but this one is gonna throw a lot farther. Okay, 160. Same thing though. We're gonna let it sink. Let it sink. Let it sink. Sometimes I like to give it a bump or two. Sometimes you get one on the way down if you just hit it with a little bump. And now we're gonna lift, drop, lift, reel, lift, reel, lift, reel, lift, reel. And again, we just keep rocking it, working it all the way in. Bam, bam, and we get us another hit. And we get us another hit. Another hit is good. Oh. Oh. Just want to fight a little bit. Probably another brown trout. Oh, okay. You running the other way. You running the other way. Yeah, it's either a brown trout again or it'll be a trophy. Come on. Come on, come on. Feel it, feel it. Feel the vibration. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Sometimes they'll charge at you. Yeah, see, they'll charge, and sometimes that'll get them off the hook when they charge forward. But not this time, though. But not this time, though. You just brought yourself closer. Trophy brown trout. There we go. 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 That's what we talking about. Gonna keep that one. All right, we're gonna throw between this log and the rock. It's gonna cast that out. And we're gonna do our little lift and drop, aka twist, but let's let it sink. Let's let it sink on down. Let's let it sink on down. And let's reel and lift. Reel, lift. Reel, lift. Reel, lift. I'm gonna hold that, do what I call a slow lift. Cause you can do it faster, like lift, reel, lift, reel, lift, reel. And that works better than a lot of other lakes, but you wanna do that long hold right there. Pause it for a second. Give them a second. There we go, woo! Well, he struck on that thing, didn't he? He struck on that thing. He attacked. He attacked. He wanted that. That was that lift reel, what enticed him. It enticed him. He was enticed. Oh, don't be running. Don't be running. Come on back. Come on back. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, come on in. The water is fine. Got him. Got him. Woo! Got that unique. We got that unique rainbow trout. Got that unique rainbow trout on them. Check it out. Check it out. Yeah. Yeah. So look, there you have it. There you have it. You see that with the 1/2 ounce spinner? Get them unique neeks. We're gonna go back over there. We're gonna go right back over this way. But y'all see, the different spinners work the best that I've seen here, even at other spots. Spinners work really well using this technique. And again, also using a reel speed 1 and just reel it. Just let it float to the bottom and just reel slow. But when that doesn't work, I also like to do this one. This one seems to have a better, more consistent bite, more consistent hits when I do the reel lift and drop that it calls twitch knot for some reason. But lift, drop, or twitch it, whatever you want to call it. Reel, lift. And again, you let it sit there for a second when you hold it. Reel, lift, and hold it. And you get some good activity. You get some good activity. Bam, bam. There we go again. There we go again. There we go again. This one ain't as big. This might be a young, might be a base. Is that a base? Okay, it's a smallmouth. Smallmouth base. So yeah, guys, we're gonna go on and wrap it up here. You can hit me in that comment box. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Let me know if these videos help you guys. And thank you once again for helping to make my Fishing Planet videos some of the top Fishing Planet videos for some of your lakes out there, your lakes and rivers. Really appreciate it. Guys, if you want to support, you want to see more of this where I can do more of these videos and spend more time at these lakes, I have a Patreon. Hit me on that Patreon if you want to support. But liking and subscribing, that helps in itself. Sharing the videos, letting folks know that we have these good videos that can help you guys that are trying to get your fish on. All right. And again, I'll do more. All of them aren't farms, but I do try to find consistent ways of catching fish with different lures and different lure sizes, guys. All right. So let me know if this helps. And really appreciate you guys stopping through and all the support. So guys, before we go, I wanted to thank you one more time for supporting Charles Macro and the Macro Elite. You are elevating your logic, your intellect, and your thinking every day. Now, if you want to support, there are other ways that you can do so. So check out this little promo and it'll tell you some ways that you can truly be down. And thank you once again. And for you guys that want to support further, go to charlesmacro.com/shop. There you can buy t-shirts, you can buy other merch like coffee mugs, onesies, boggins, caps. You also can support by buying and checking out my music. I have the I Run the Game album that is out on all the digital retailers, the iTunes, the Spotify's. And in fact, if you're on Spotify, go on there, I Run the Game, the album, Charles Macro Music. Look that up and add me to a playlist, all right? That will help me get up on the charts as well and earn money off that music if you're feeling it like you're feeling the intro, okay? And go subscribe to the new Charles Macro Music channel, all right? You also can hit my Amazon affiliate links down below. You don't have to buy any of those products. Just click the link, then buy whatever you were planning to buy. That helps me get a little love, okay? Then we have Patreon, Cash App, YouTube membership program. I'm gonna be getting Subscribe Star soon if you want to support that way. Of course, I'm on IG, Twitter, Discord, Facebook. Any of those social medias you want to follow me on, see some other things, some pictures, some regular life stuff, my photography business, video, go on there, follow, like, subscribe, share. Thank you guys once again just for the support. Charles Macro, thank you for stopping through, and I'm gonna holler at you. Peace. I run the game. I run the game. I run the macro, my name. I run the game. I do this for the love, they love money and the fame.